According to the dictionary, luck is fate, success, and fortune. Let's first forget about the signs of being lucky or unlucky in life, because the signs of luck itself are more related to the culture where luck is believed. Let's assume there are no beliefs about luck and unluckiness. A study by Richard Wiseman, a professor of the Public Understanding of Psychology at the University of Hertfordshire in the United Kingdom. During his 8 years of research into the factors that cause luck, Professor Richard interviewed hundreds of lucky and unlucky participants, then reviewed their comments to find consistent ways to be lucky or fortunate. The research revealed that there are 4 key differences between the lives of lucky and unlucky people. 1. Lucky people constantly come across opportunities and coincidences in life. They accidentally meet people who are favorable in their lives and can also sometimes get opportunities from unintentional means, such as getting important information from magazines or newspapers. In contrast, unlucky individuals rarely experience such occurrences. 2. Lucky people make good decisions without knowing why. They seem to know when a business decision is worth making or that someone should not be trusted. Unlucky people's decisions tend to result in failure and suffering. 3. Lucky people's dreams and goals miraculously come true. Again, unlucky people are the opposite. Their dreams and ambitions remain unrealized fantasies. 4. Lucky people also have the ability to turn their misfortunes into fortunes. The unlucky person does not have this ability, and his misfortune results in nothing but sadness and downfall. However, some speculate that people use a psychic ability to create luck and misfortune in their lives. For example, lucky person A wins the competition because he is able to unconsciously predict the winning number by psychic means, while unlucky person B uses his ability to self-destruct and thus always causes self-defeating situations. In my opinion, this speculation seems far from the truth. Back to the research. Professor Richard conducted an experiment involving hundreds of people who considered themselves lucky and unlucky through a completely random and unpredictable lottery drawing. Everyone would be driven to win. If lucky people have better psychic abilities than unlucky people, they should be able to match more numbers and win more money. However, in the end, lucky people did not fare any better or worse than unlucky people, as almost everyone who took part in this experiment claimed a small loss of money. These results show that luck is not due to psychic abilities. Professor Richard has uncovered the true secret of luck. Luck is not a magical ability, but luck is a state of mind, which is a way of thinking and behaving. People are not born lucky, but create much of their own luck and misfortune through their thoughts, feelings, and actions. The revealed secret of a lucky life can be explained through 4 simple principles. You can adopt these principles as a way to improve your luck. According to Professor Richard Wiseman, here are the 4 principles. Principle 1. Be sensitive to opportunities and act on them. Lucky people's personalities help them create, see, and act on opportunities that seem to come by chance. Principle 2. Listen to and trust intuition. Lucky people's decisions work because they listen and trust their intuition. Principle 3. Have hope and trust. A lucky person's hope for the future can have the power to make the prophecy self-fulfilling and make their dreams come true. Principle 4. Persistent behavior. A lucky person's persistent attitude and behavior can turn misfortune into fortune. Guys, if you had time to pay attention to the previous sentence from Professor Richard, it clearly states that people are not born lucky, but create much of their own luck and misfortune through their thoughts, feelings, and actions. Thoughts, feelings, and actions. Isn't that what determines the vibrations that are useful for manifestations? And that is aligned with what we've been doing all along, isn't it? So we can conclude that according to Professor Richard, the chances of being lucky for everyone are the same. This is because people are not born lucky, but rather create much of their own luck and misfortune through their thoughts, feelings, and actions. The metaphysical perspective. From the perspective of metaphysics, I see luck as a kind of energy deposit, or some kind of data collected in the subconscious that accompanies a person's soul. Is this the savings of one's past good deeds? There are those who believe it is like that. Simply put, we can call this a lucky energy. I see this energy with a blue-green aura. This aura contains the energy of prosperity, and this is in all aspects of life. With this, you will have many ideas, friends, and goods or materials. This auspicious energy makes you aware of wealth and freedom from restrictions and limitations. Someone who has this energy in their aura thinks without limits and knows that money or resources will be there when they need it, even when the outside world seems to indicate otherwise. What does the aura look like? Look at the colors on the picture of the stone I showed in this video. That's the color of the lucky energy that exists in a person, if I see it. Maybe someone asked if I have this energy? Yes, I am grateful. Besides having a royal indigo blue aura, I also have lucky energy that has been in my aura since birth. But don't worry, everyone has this lucky energy in their aura, but the difference is how much, how big, and how smoothly this energy is channeled or expressed out through work, business, or vehicles, or other means of wealth. I have also seen this bluish-green energy moving around a person, which means that the person has long had an awareness of great wealth. There is also a basic bluish-green color on a person's feet that keeps him or her conscious and enduring by always being aware of how prosperous his or her life is. A larger blue-green color in one's aura indicates one is attractive and has abundant wealth. This energy will get bigger and bigger as one's wealth and prosperity increase. So some of this energy is carried from birth, but some of it comes later or increases along with one's development, growth, wealth, and prosperity. Well, according to Professor Richard, one can improve their luck by applying certain principles in a scientific and systematic manner. So how to increase luck metaphysically? There are several, one of which is the act of giving to receive, but not giving with strings attached or hoping to get something afterward, but giving without expecting anything. The more you give, the more you will receive. Notice the word more. The more you give, the more you receive. It is not the same amount that you will receive or the same amount that you give, but you receive it many times over. The spiritual principle says, if you give one or two in any form, then what you have given will come back to you many times over. Thus, when you radiate energy, you not only create the conditions for its return, but also create the conditions for its return many times over. This is an amazing law of the universe that works at every level of life. By giving one favor, you will, in turn, receive two favors when you need them. This principle of spiritual multiplication is part of the principle of ascension in spiritual evolution. As you climb the rungs of the ladder of life, more and more resources, wealth, knowledge, and connections will be available to you. But remember, you have to give first, and then you will receive more. So the key is to give without expecting anything in return. In doing so, you activate the energy of abundance and open the door for luck to flow into your life. People are generally trained to think and behave in reverse. For example, if a person has accumulated a lot of money and then hoarded it, then he will be very reluctant to share it because of the fear he feels, which is the fear that something will happen to his money. But when his supply is running low, what tends to happen is that he will lose what little he has. Know that this fear has the opposite effect of what you want. By holding on to the money so tightly like that, you are actually practicing a sense of deprivation, and this sense of deprivation will become real by making what you have actually less. So then what to do? Realize yourself as a conduit, not the owner of God's wealth and gifts. This is a close cooperation between you and the spiritual laws of life and God, allowing you to enjoy the situation at hand with everything that you have. This understanding can reduce the stress of the strong sense of ownership you have when you have abundant wealth. This strong sense of ownership can be reduced if you act as a manager rather than an owner. You will also become aware that as a manager, you realize that there is a certain amount of wealth that has to be shared with others. There are many instances of how the universe and God can reach these people through you. By embracing the mindset of being a conduit and understanding the principles of sharing and abundance, you can overcome the fear of scarcity and open yourself up to more opportunities and blessings. I hope these insights will help you understand luck from both scientific and metaphysical perspectives and inspire you to take action to create your own luck. Remember, luck is not a matter of chance or destiny, but rather a product of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Luck is not about holding on to what you have, but about being open to giving and receiving with a grateful and abundant mindset. In conclusion, whether from a scientific or metaphysical perspective, the principles of creating luck remain the same. Being open to opportunities, trusting your intuition, having hope and persistence, and practicing generosity. By embodying these principles, you can enhance your luck and create a more fortunate and fulfilling life.